Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 52nd chapter, text 41. Sobhavini tvam ajitodvane vidarbhan gupta sametya pritana pativi paritaha nirmatya chaitya magadhendra valam prasahya mam rakhyasena vidhino udvaha virya shulkam. O unconquerable one, tomorrow when my marriage ceremony is about to begin, you should arrive unseen in Vidarbha and surround yourself with the leaders of your army. Then cross the forces of Chaitya and Magadhendra and marry me in the Rakshasa style, winning me with your valor. So in the purport, Prabhupada Maharaj in Krishna book has said, as Srila Prabhupada Maharaj points out in Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Rukmini, being born of royal blood, certainly had a brilliant grasp of political affairs. She advised Sri Krishna to enter the city alone and unnoticed, and then surround himself with his military commanders so he could do what was needed. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Sarartha Darshanika says, yes, I accept you according to your past pious action, but when can I do now that you have been given to Shishupala in marriage? In response to this, Rukmini proposes a method in this verse by saying, O Ajita, Rukmini implies that no one can possibly defeat Krishna. He is Ajita. So Rukmini said, at the upcoming wedding, you should first enter the city unseen, without troops. Once having entered the city, you should surround yourself with your military commanders to show your strength. If you don't do this, then it will be difficult to enter the city quickly, for the troops will accost you outside the city. After entering the city, however, you can say that you have come just to see the splendor of my marriage ceremony, and then the army will have no reason to fight with you. Then you can whisk me away at your leisure. If they suspect an undesirable turn of events and start fighting with you, however, you should show your heroism just as you received Lakshmi from churning Nirmanthana, the ocean. Then you should forcibly kidnap me, the reward for your show of strength. Shiva Siddha Swami in Bhagavad Gita says, Nanu Chaidyaya Bandhuvir Arpitayam Tvai Kim Aduna Karaniyam Iti Apekyama. The Lord say, your brother has given you to Chediraj, Shishupala. So what can I do now? So Rukmini says this verse. So in Jiva Goswami in Krama Sandarbha says, tomorrow when my marriage ceremony is about to begin, you should arrive unseen in Vidarbha and surround yourself with the leaders of your army. Marry me in the Rakshasa style, winning me with your valor. There are different ways of marriage, and forcibly kidnap the bride is like a Rakshasa style. Of course, Rukmini's marriage is done not only Rakshasa style but by the Vidhi style also. It will be described in this 53rd chapter. It is described. So, Shiva Sanatana Goswami in Brihad Vaishnava Tosani says, enter within the city, Sametya, surrounded by leaders of troops like Balaram. There should be many leaders of troops. Though you are unconquerable Ajita, you should think of friends in danger. Agitate the enemy troops constantly or destroy them completely. Nirmatya. Jarasandha's army should be destroyed because it assists Shishupala. The word Nirmatya, a charm, suggests that the armies are unlimited like the ocean. Entire world, leaders have come to oppose this marriage to Krishna. Moreover, just as previous, the ocean was churned and you delivered me, now also deliver me. The same Lakshmi. They are all Lakshmis, goddess of fortune. From the inner city with its devotion of Shishupada's army. In Rakshasa marriage, there is no considerable of asking for the bride or qualification for marrying the bride. So, I like to speak the next verse, that is verse 42. So, here Rukmini says in verse 42 that Anta Purantara Charim Anihatya Bandhum Tvam Udvahe Katham Iti Prabadami Upayam Purve Dyur Asti Mahati Kuladeva Jatra Jasyam Bahir Navabadhur Girija Upayat. Since I will be staying within the inner chambers of the palace, you may wonder, how can I carry you away without killing some of your relatives? But I shall tell you a way. On the day before the marriage, there is a grand procession to honor the royal family's deity, and in this procession, the new bride goes outside the city to visit goddess Girija. The same process is being done now also in our Vedic ways, marriage. So, Shiva Vishwanath Jacob Thakur in Sarada Sindhika said, Krishna asked, certainly I have destroyed the military force of Shishupala and the others, yet in kidnapping you who live in the palace's inner sanctum, won't I have to also kill your relatives? So Rukmini cleverly answered in this verse, there is a temple of Girija or Durga outside the city. You can easily kidnap me from there without killing my residents, my relatives. So Sipasiddha Swami in Bhagavata Deepika says, Nanu bhavatu Shishupaladi bala pramathanam anta puramathya gataya tava harane tad bandhu bandhu. The same thing as stated by Vishwanath Thakur. So Rukmini says this verse. Shiva Jiva Goswami in Kamasundara says that there is a procession to show the new bride. Shiva Jiva Goswami in Laghu Vaishnava Toshan says, in great distress, she further describes the events of the coming day and gives instructions. I stay within the inner chambers of the palace. There will be procession to the temple of the family deity tomorrow, the day before the marriage. She states that this will definitely happen. At which moment will this happen? How could I know? It will be very evident because there will be a huge festival, Mahati, with instrumental music. It is a custom that the new bride enters the temple of Durga outside the city. In this way, there are so many purports, but I would like to stop here with the request to subscribe, share and like this channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.